Hey, what's up, world? It's Joe here for Real Work to Recovery. I'm back here in Hawaii finally for my 2 months, 60-day hiatus, going to San Antonio, Texas for some alcohol treatment, which is very good. I'm glad I went. Learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about alcoholism in itself, learned a lot about communication skills, so it was amazing. I had a lot of time to reflect on my past, to reflect on my future, knowing that I have to start living in the present more. I used to dwell on the past. I have a lot of guilt, and embarrassment from my alcoholism. It took me a long time to ask for help and to actually take that help serious. And I had a lot of anxiety about the future, obsessing about that. And you know what? I learned that I just need to live in the present. Obviously, I need to learn from the past, and I need to plan for the future to take care of myself and my family. But I also need to live in the present. I guess I used to hate the journey. All I wanted was a destination. And really now that I'm getting a little older, I'm 40 now, I realize I just need to enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to enjoy the journey. And that's one reason I'm not too worried, man. Like, someone asked me the other day, am I nervous or am I stressed out about anything? And I'm like, no. I'm like, it's just regular stuff, And that's kind of like what I was thinking about. I'm 40 years old and I'm basically starting a new life, which I'm excited about. Like a new decade, new life. And I can't really say I'm like starting life anew because the last 20, 30 years, I had a great life, I had a career that I'm about to retire from. I found the woman of my dreams that I'm still married to go through this life with. We have 4 wonderful kids together that are amazing. We lived in several states, traveled. We're now living in Hawaii, where I'm about to retire at. I learned about the financial system a little late, learned about investments, learned about Bitcoin, which pretty much changed my life. Just, I had a great 20 years, but over the last 20, 25 years, one of my, focuses was alcohol, and I was in denial about that. I had alcoholism. So now that I'm 40, about to retire from the secure job, which I'm proud of, about to quit drinking, I've already have quit drinking, but just realizing that, I'm going to go forward with a different mind frame. I learned about the power of perspective. My whole mind frame from this journey of sobriety has changed. The power of positive thinking. I'm kind of glad, there is a silver lining after all of this. For one, my kids seen me struggle, so I'm hoping that they learn from that and they don't have to go through the struggles I had to go through. But I also just learned that, like, if I didn't ask for help, for this alcoholism, I wouldn't have had this self-reflection, self-analysis. I now realize, like, I was worried about how I'm going to survive, how I'm going to live, how I'm going to take care of my family. But guess what? Either you're going to make it or you're not. Either do it or don't. So I'm super excited about the next decade, the next chapter of my life. Like I said, pretty much starting a new life at 40. So just, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to spend my time working. You know, I'm in a position now where I'm going to spend my time doing what I want to do, figuring out how to survive financially while doing that. And if it works, then it works. And if it doesn't, then guess what? I'm just going to take it one day at a time. So I just kind of wanted to put out my kind of new mindset, my new life coming up that I'm excited about, that I'm starting to live now. Hope all is well. You know, it took me a long time to ask for help when I know I needed it. So don't be too proud to ask for help if you need it. And, you know, I'll hopefully continue to post my struggles and my journey. Hopefully it will help someone out there. And continue to watch if you choose. But stay positive, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and enjoy your life. Peace.